Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Occasionally Effective. This is 2 days in a row. God damn, this whole streaming thing is going well so far. I am back with the wonderful Swallow this day.
Hello.
This day, God, that is awkward off the tongue. Jesus Christ. All right.
Yeah, it's a good start, isn't it? We always have good starts. We always have magnificent starts.
Oh, well. Good to know that the game I set up called Official Livestream has started without the live stream going.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar. All right, let's get straight into it then. None of this tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery, yes, it is now a thing. All right, who do we have? Captain Lockhart aboard the Commodore Beckett. Deckhand Thorky, Lookout Morn, and Deckhand Denair with Pakela and DDT on the Cuttlefish. We have Asphalt on the HMS Rapid and Targo on the Goldfish. Interesting. Oh, great, a base named Goldfish. This is going to go well. Alright, Commodore Beckett and Cuttlefish are currently killing said Goldfish. Nice Hwacha barrage from the front of the Commodore Beckett. Dead.
It's wonderful. It's 3-0. We just got into the game and it's already 3-0 for the red team. I suspect this match may be a 5-0. Who knows? Who knows, really? It might be because the Reds are using a squid. It might be because the Blues also have a squid. It's a squid goldfish match, eh? Squid goldfish versus squid goldfish, because why the hell not?
Nice, good to see no fucking Metamidians. No, not a hide nor hair of them. Ooh, HMS Rapid just surviving, managing to get the armor back up. His engines are down, he's got no movement, and pop goes the weasel.
Okay, now I have forgotten this one again because it's been a while since I actually played, but is the Blenderfish the Carronade goldfish or the Hwacha goldfish?
Carronade goldfish.
Good, we have a Blenderfish.
Excellent. Wunderbar.
It's on the blue team, and it seems to be suffering quite heavily. It's called Goldfish.
Yep. Interesting to see rocket carousels on the side as well. I was actually playing with some rocket carousels yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And actually, really quite good. Really quite enjoyed them. Not too bad a weapon. Fun. They need a little bit of a damage boost, I feel, but not a lot. Let's see, we've also got a carronade on the front of the HMS Rapid, a flamer on the side, and another carousel on the back. Interesting. The Cuttlefish is packing a Gatling front, flak side, and flare gun back as he gets mincemeated.
Mincemeated? Yep. That doesn't seem like a word. Mincemet?
No, mincemeated I think is the term. And the Commodore Bracket, a Hwacha front, and double Gatling side. Fair enough, no worries. No particular followings of meta. I would say if you had to discuss meta on a Goldfish, I would say Hwacha is one of the more common sights you might see on it. Interesting to see the Gatling sides. I would expect something different. Carousels, flamers even I've seen a lot of recently. Gatling's interesting choice. I can certainly understand it given the prominence of flak play on most other ships. Ooh. And a 5-0 victory certainly proves that it's capable. It's certainly a capable build, capable crew.
You know, you were talking about meta, and while neither the Goldfish nor the Squid really do fit into the regular meta, it does seem like both Squids were using the same build. So there could be a Squid meta that we're just unaware of because we always concentrate on the high-end play.
But then, if it's not seen in high-end play, is it meta?
Potentially. It's still part of the meta game.
True. Like, it's still there, it still exists, but, alright, maybe it's not a good meta then. Let's switch it to that.
Just because something is meta doesn't make it good. That's what a lot of people seem to realise.
Well, typically meta refers to what is strong within a game and what is... It's the state of what is strong and weak. So...
You know, I'm sure that one of our viewers will define it for us.
Yeah, by my definition,
there's probably
meta,
a definition on the internet. I can't be asked. The Squid is not strong, no, but it is still part of the meta. I mean, BFS do love using it.
Interesting. Captain Lockhart switching to the other team, giving Targo a chance while Pakela sticks to that team. Ooh, Skinkurex coming in to Captain. You should probably switch that Skink or try to con him off the captain spot. No, he's going to switch to Gunner. Interesting. Shinkurex,
sorry.
Yeah.
It's good.
I know
I know how to say some of these names. They are in my head. I can pronounce them in my head, but when I actually try to say them, my tongue ties itself in some sort of knot that needs a sword to undo.
It's good to see some new players in game. Lots of level 1s and 2s. Scars, Jico, Thorky, Morn. I'm not even gonna try. No, no. That one above Shinkurex, no. I refuse.
Let's just have a look at that one again.
Once we get into
We're
game.
currently loading it. Yeah, but yeah. It could be that it's one of those names that we just cannot pronounce. Who knows?
It's like Ray Silvius or something.
Isn't he a Muse member?
No, that's Resorius or something.
Yeah, you can't pronounce that one either, can you?
How can I? No, I just don't remember.
Relo Silva. Rayleo Silva. Relio Silva?
Raylo Silva?
Relo Silvia?
Yeah, I think it's Raylo Silva.
I think it's Sylvia.
Ha! Lockhart has the graphical glitch. Wunderbar. Interesting.
And yet,
Captain Lockhart is to send a bug report to...
we have a sniping pyramidion with mortar side. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Good guy QWERTY telling Lockhart to give feedback.
Alright, interesting. The Soul Terror. Soul Terror is Takea with Shinkurex, no worries. What do we have? Yes, it is distinctly a, well, actually no, I saw this used in close range play the other day as well.
Of course, mortars don't have an arming time, or at least they don't have a noticeable arming time. Who knows, they might.
No, they don't. So, Soul Terror is packing the field gun, much slower fire rate than the Gatling, but a much higher armor shred burst. Commodore Beckett was taking a lot of damage, but he's managed to slip in behind Soul Terror. Mantis Shrimp is trying to snipe from a distance, and has succeeded quite nicely. Mantis Shrimp running a pure sniping build, Jesus God, with a double mortar side. Interesting to see the howitzers on front and the close range weapon on the sides. That's not right at all. Who is doing that? Pakela, interesting.
Pakela. Well, you know, maybe he just prefers to have the sniping up front. I mean, some players are up front about their sniping habits. Others have to be sneaky and stick them on the side and pretend that they're not really going to use them. Yeah, that's what I said.
I hate you. But, see, the advantage of a forward-facing gunship like the Pyramidion is that you can control your engage distance. I was talking about this yesterday with Papa Paradox. You don't want a double field gun, which is armor shred and no explosive. It's almost full piercing. You do not want that on front where you can control your distance. You want something that can... You want a combo that can destroy both. The mortar is that combo.
Unless you want to stay at a distance and don't want to get anywhere near them, in which case it would probably be better to put them on the side. Because with the guns at the front, you have to walk towards your... Oh, sorry, you have to fly towards your target, or you have to fly away from your target. Whereas if they're on the side of the thing, you can float around them, try and do some minor type of evasive maneuvers. I mean, obviously, evasive maneuvers do absolutely fuck all in things like the Cogs and Sky Tournament because, well, let's face it, the gunners there are too damn good.
No, wrong, good. Have you seen the... Were you watching the flying in those matches? I was like, oh, that's a Hwacha barrage coming for me. Let me just shoot vent under that by like a fucking millimeter, hydrogen back up, and ram you.
Well, yeah, but even so.
What we've got at the moment is Goldfish is pursuing Soul Terror. Soul Terror is managing quite well to tank all damage coming from it, while Mantis Shrimp is being pursued by Commodore Beckett. Commodore Beckett not managing to do a lot of damage to it at this point. That Hwacha barrage just lacking the damage it truly needs to bring down a ship with some competent crew on board. Oh,
so now you're assuming they're competent.
ASDF Pony on Engineer. Yeah, they're staying in the air. So Soul Terror is taking a little bit of damage. What is Goldfish packing? Goldfish is packing that heavy carronade still with the carousels, so there's going to be a lack of hull damage from that as well. Mantis Shrimp finally taking the damage from Commodore Beckett. Can he get a trifecta in with that Gatling into the Hwacha? No, not as of yet. Ooh, armor just getting back up in time. However, one of his engines is disabled. Most of his guns are down too. Flame stack on one of his engines. He doesn't have a lot of maneuverability.
QWERTY.
Oh, Goldfish.
How exactly do you get a trifecta with two guns?
Bifecta, whatever, shut up. I see. The Goldfish has turned his side guns onto the Mantis Shrimp. Mantis Shrimp taking a lot of damage. Balloon is down. His hull is fine at this point. Armor's still up.
Props to the engineers at this point for being able to survive for so long.
Absolutely. Brilliant job. But down he finally goes. Commodore Beckett taking a lot of damage, however, and Solterra out on his own, managing to get time to bring all his armor up, repair his components. Looks like he's turning back in. Good spawn for Mantis Shrimp. He's going to be able to group up with Solterra and head on in on an equal footing at 2v2. Goldfish and Solterra on, kind of the same health. Solterra, I'd say, roughly half of double of Goldfish.
Isn't it nice to see, even in these public matches, to see people working together? It's beautiful.
Alright, Solterra is going to instantly hook into the Goldfish, taking advantage of its lesser armor. Goldfish doing a good job at keeping its armor up, however. Goldfish folding in onto Mantis Shrimp. Commodore Beckett turning to face Solterra instead. I would say focus Solterra, obviously, because he's got the lesser health of the two. But equally, getting in on Mantis Shrimp, trying to get that sniping out of it is a good idea. The Goldfish just has to be quick about it, which it is not currently being. Interesting to see. He's not dodging nearly enough of the shots. No speed buff, really. No kerosene, no moonshine, no dodger like hydrogen. Oh, well, there's moonshine.
If it makes you feel any better, Commodore Beckett seems to be using kerosene, or was.
Cool.
And oh, wow,
wow,
Solterra has lost all of its guns and all of its engine, almost all of its guns and all of its engine. Its balloon is on fire too.
Yeah, it is just having a terrible day. But Mantis Shrimp has folded in onto Commodore Beckett, so now we have a 2v1 scenario. Goldfish way over to the side, trying to escape that Mantis Shrimp's early fight. Oh, Commodore Beckett is going to be taken down. Unless he can get that armor up really quickly. Why is the armor taking so damn long?
Solterra's balloon is still on fire.
Just getting up in time. Solterra's armor down. Balloon is shredded. They need to fold in on it quickly. Get it. Nope, they're turning onto the Mantis Shrimp. They're leaving the Solterra in its weakened state. They're turning onto this double field gun front. Will they be able to bring it down in time before Solterra gets in there? I highly doubt it. Commodore Beckett's armor down again to that double field gun barrage. Needs to get that armor back up. Only just happening. Dodge some shots, Beckett! That's right, I never liked Beckett from the old, from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie anyway.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, I believe so. A Commodore Beckett comes from that.
Well, how many Commodore Becketts could there possibly be in modern media?
I imagine quite a few. Oh, modern media, maybe not so much, but not everyone watches Jersey Shore, Swallow.
What's that?
You lucky bastard.
Huh?
Jersey
okay.
Go watch one episode, I dare you, and film your reaction.
You know I don't feel comfortable having webcams pointing at me since people started calling me cuddly the last time we did it.
That was hilarious.
It was not hilarious, it was disturbing.
No! Come on, people, you know you want Swallow's reaction to Jersey Shore. You know this has to happen. Alright, Solterra coming in on Commodore Beckett. Both Commodore Beckett and Goldfish trying to focus down on Mantis Shrimp. I don't think it's going to work. Vaker, I do not love Jersey Shore. Die in a fire.
Well, maybe you do, who knows?
Oh, is he going for a ram? No, he's failed on the ram. Mantis Shrimp's armor is almost down, but just completely lacking in damage. The Goldfish packing a carronade. Beckett patching Huacha. It's just not working. You need something with some damage.
I think it's amazing that both blue ships have managed to hold on for this long when they have no health. No health at all. Like, it's really just armor. It's held together with little shreds of corrugated metal and bolts.
Dear God. This is it's such a huge amount of damage from the Pyramidians and just nothing from these Goldfish at all. Vaker claiming he will never die. I can't wait for him to eat those words.
Well, Mantis Shrimp's entire set of components is dead.
Oh, Vaker's not even in the game.
Well, then maybe that's why he won't die.
Damn it.
You
Damn
see
it,
almost next
Faker. Always one step ahead, these friggin' viewers. Always one step ahead. Alright, Mantis Shrimp is being focused down by Commodore Beckett. Soul Terror. Commodore Beckett's done a good job of getting out of its firing arcs for just a second there. Mantis Shrimp is not doing a whole lot.
Well,
Not
you don't really
doing
expect
a
much from
whole
public
lot
players, do you?
No, like, it's not moving.
Oh, that's all. Oh, no.
I would be interested to see if it has decided to go full tank mode so that the blue team remains stationary trying to fight him, thus allowing the field guns to get shots on Commodore Beckett.
Well, that is a wonderful idea, but more than likely it's just that the pilot's probably going to take a shit.
I would seriously doubt it in the middle of a game, and he hasn't disconnected.
Well, considering that you've look at his roster. Seriously, he has ADS Pony as well as Weeder, both repairing his shit. When you have when you have the pony on your ship, you do not need to worry about anything.
Nope. And no, Vaker, he had engines and has them now, and he's not moving.
If you break so much as a fingernail, Pony will hit you with a mallet until it grows back.
Goldfish still kiting Soul Terror. Jesus Christ. Would somebody just die, please? I've never seen a scrap take this long.
This
Well,
isn't
actually,
scrap.
scrap on
Scrap's
the
the
dunes,
CP.
but
It's duel.
I will murder
No, it's battle on the dunes.
the shit out of you. I swear to God.
You will murder my shit.
What
How
happened?
long have you had this desire to be commit homicide against poop?
Let's just stop this conversation right now. Moving right along. Commodore Beckett is managing to get his side shots into Mantis Shrimp. God, what is Mantis Shrimp doing? Why is it not moving? Look, if it's not moving, Commodore Beckett and Soul Terror just need to focus down on Goldfish.
You know my theory about why it's not moving. Though I do have another theory that you might be interested in.
What?
The captain just reconnected.
Oh, really?
Yes. Up until then, they had a AI gunner at the helm. And while I'm sure that Doug would be a very effective pilot, I don't think the AI are allowed to take control of the helm.
Doesn't look like Goldfish is going to manage to get the kill on Soul Terror before he can put those guns into the backside of Commodore Beckett. Oh, Mantis Shrimp. Mantis Shrimp has the damage advantage here. This is the issue. And with a 2v1 focus scenario like this, Goldfish miles off, hugely out of position. Soul Terror and Mantis Shrimp are just going to focus down and destroy him really quickly. Hotchabarge takes out Mantis Shrimp guns, but the armor was low enough for the field guns on the front of the Soul Terror, I believe. Or the field gun flak combo on the front of the Soul Terror to take that down. Very nicely done. Now Goldfish is still going in on the enemy ships. Not good at all. This is going to be an absolute slaughter of a 2v1 scenario.
No, it isn't.
Unless Mantis Shrimp goes into a cloud and loses his components. Is that Commodore Beckett? Commodore Beckett! Fly, my beauty! Save him! Goldfish needs to shoot vent or hydrogen or something. He needs to lift out or...
If even one of those flaks it goes down.
Yeah. Oh, hi there, Commodore Beckett.
Oh, bye there, Commodore Beckett.
Nope. He's like,
Yeah, just
charge! Run away! Oh, God. Interesting to see that he might be turning back in, or is he just waiting for Goldfish? Yeah, it looks like he's just waited for the Goldfish to spawn, and now he's just trying to avoid. However, 2 engines are down, 1 engine is down.
And its armor is down, which means they're just taking health damage from that flak.
Yeah, this is...
And they have not managed to get armor out of it. The armor is still not up. They're not repairing the armor at all.
Ooh, no way. Oh, wow.
No,
people... Oh, no. Thorky was on it.
I was not getting any update.
Oh, no. See, I've got extreme detail. I can see the people running around the ship.
As can I. But I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
paying
that's a
attention.
spectator thing.
It's a public game, dude. We can relax. We can just enjoy the moment.
Never! And
Well,
he
we can
finally
enjoy
goes
that,
down. Solterra managing to collapse in with that double field gun. Very nicely done. No, field gun flak.
We can't enjoy that moment.
Terror.
Because that is a moment that I want to enjoy.
Captain Lockhart just can't quite pull it off here. Goldfish is left alone with that front carronade. He's not going to be able to do a lot of damage. Balloon keeping up quite nicely on the Mantis Shrimp. Solterra is coming in for a double... What? No.
He's doing something. And something is happening because he's doing something. Am I getting better at this commentating thing?
No, not one bit. Not one goddamn bit.
Ah well.
Goldfish's armor is down. Is he going to fall to the field gun? No, not quite yet. Looks like he's going to try slip behind the terrain. Shinkurex commending your commentary there. At least somebody loves you. Ooh, Solterra taking a bump off the terrain, off the ribs. Commodore Beckett trying to get in there and finish him off, but he's taken no armor damage here, so it's... That Huacha is just not going to be able to do enough to stop it at all.
You know, I really do feel bad that I can't pronounce his name now.
What, Shinkurex?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm not even going to try.
Shin-Ku-Rex. It's pretty easy done. Shin as in the bone. Ku as in coupe. And Rex as in Tyrannosaurus Rex. Done.
Shin works.
Alright, the Goldfish is left in alone against Mantis and Solterra. Interesting to see that they're focusing down on Commodore Beckett instead. Obviously, the Huacha is a higher priority to take out than the carronade for them. Commodore Beckett taking a lot of damage. The field gun stripping down its armor. And there we go, field gun. Field gun and flak opening up and absolutely destroying Commodore Beckett to bring it to a 5-1 victory for the red team. Very nicely done by both of them. Once again, I note that it is too hot to commentate in a fucking wool jumper.
Oh, that's just pure clever. So, yeah, I think I'll tell you. There's a reason why I don't want to say Shin's full name.
Mm-hmm.
You know how when we first met and for the first couple of weeks I kept calling you Rylai because, you know, yes. Rylai's correct reception from League of Legends.
Yes.
I don't want to end up calling Shin Kleenex, okay? Because that would be very, very insulting for many, many reasons.
That would be hilarious. Shin Kleenex, dear God.
And that is why I will not say his full name on stream.
So, Swallow, what do you think of the Manta Ray? I got Papa Paradox's opinions the other day. What do you think?
This is the ship with 4 guns on the front, right? That looks like a... 5? Oh, yeah, there's a hidden light gun in the center, isn't there? Yep. Okay, so... I've seen this ship, and I think it looks really, really weird. It looks like a giant platform thing, but I love the fact that balloons are on the bottom, because that means that this thing has the potential to be able to rise rise higher than the other ships. And it also means that it's going to be a lot safer from carronade if they ever, you know, allow carronade to attack from above again. Because, well, of course, it could also mean that they're a lot more vulnerable to the carronade because, you know, you can pop the carronade from below, pop the balloons from below. So.
See, I actually see the ship flying low, so it's like, can't shoot my balloon.
Well, yeah, but when have you ever seen pilots in Guns of Icarus fly low? Most people hammer W and float at the height ceiling.
That's a good point.
Myself included.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have no problems admitting that I habitually hold W while moving forward sometimes. Because I am a gamer, and that's what we do.
Yep.
Sad, but true. So, in terms of its actual role, the fact that it has 4 guns facing forward, I think... honestly, 5 guns facing forward, I think it's honestly a bit excessive. Because I do not really see all 5 guns ever being used. I mean, not even all 4 guns ever being used. Because, you know...
Well, no, see, the guns on the side are hideously, angled. They're off-centered. The most you could get is a trifecta between the center gun and either side if you set up your ship right.
Maybe.
That is the
But
most you could pull off.
All I can see this thing being very good for is flares on the side. You know, as a beacon ship essentially. I mean, but then again, we've seen Pyramidians with the flare gun on the back that work just as well.
No. I think this ship is going to be brilliant. I think it's going to be. I don't know.
Maybe it's a ramming ship. Who knows?
No. I reckon it'll have actually, well, it won't have a fast forward speed, but it'll have a good forward speed, and it'll have absolutely shitehouse turning, in complete contrast to the Spire.
You know, I don't know. I mean, it could just be that. It could be a ramming ship. I mean, you know, it could be one of those ships that's designed to just hammer into people as quickly as possible. But it could also serve some niche role that we just haven't thought of. I mean, it's coming out soon, and
yeah,
at least I'm assuming it's coming out soon. Hell, it could be coming out after eventually. But
he said sooner rather than later.
Sooner rather than later. Do you think we might see it work well with the mine launcher then, or other light guns that don't require constant attention?
That would be disgusting. 5 mine launchers, smoke screen of doom.
Oh yes.
Oh god, that would just be fucking hideous. Alright,
That
so
might be it,
Solterra rushing in onto Goldfish. Goldfish taking tiny little bit of hull damage there as his armor gets shredded. Commodore Perry and Goldfish both focusing down on Solterra, managing to do absolutely jack all to it. Cuttlefish is coming in. Oh, Cuttlefish once again. Trying to get Commodore Beckett off. Oh! Gets rammed by Commodore Perry and takes a huge amount of damage. Goldfish, however, also taking a large amount of damage. Armor just getting back up. No worries. So what do you think of the idea the other day? You know how shots... well, we don't know. But if gunfire shoots down mine launchers, we know you can shoot down the mines from a mine launcher, right?
Yeah.
They've announced that. So if shots stop when they hit the balloon, which destroys the mine, can it be used as a smoke screen against long-range sniping?
That's a very good question, actually.
So
I guess you'd have to be really precise.
So if the gentleman and the paddling are sitting at opposite side of fjords, for example, because God knows they do that enough, can I see a field gun shot? Well, can I set up these mines between me and their field gun shots and just block shots with it? If
That would be interesting, but you'd have to get really, really lucky or good with the mine launcher, and honestly, either of those things could happen in high-level play, so...
Yep.
I think if we see any innovations involving the mine launcher, it's going to come from either the Raft or the Dover or BFS. Those
or
the three, one of... Oh, Pastafarians, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, maybe Corvus might be able to pull something off.
But, you know, the versatile teams will have a chance with it. So... yeah, but we might see something, we might not. Who knows?
So, we saw Cuttlefish, fall fairly quickly to the Commodore Perry and Goldfish. Commodore Perry and Goldfish were focusing down on Solterra for just a little bit there. Has lost almost half of his hull, but his armor has gone back up. And now Cuttlefish is in behind Commodore Perry, trying to give it a really bad day. It would be interesting to see a goldfish... not a goldfish, a squid with tar barrel and mines just circle around someone and just leave it so wherever they go, they're fucked.
That is not a nice thought.
Cuttlefish going down to the goldfish again. I think that would be awesome.
It would be so awesome to see.
All mines tar barrel.
It's so painful too. No, even if you did manage to do it with tar barrel and you managed to keep it so the engines didn't get fucked over gloriously, it could be so tricky. I mean, it depends. Maybe there's a maximum amount of mines that you can have out from one gun at a time.
Quite possibly.
I mean, we've seen this with various deployable weapons before, or various deployables in other games. If you have out more than, say, 5 mines and you place another one, then the first one blows up, you know? It could happen. Then again, the way to get around that will be to use, say, a ship with 5 light gun slots, like the Junker or the Manta.
Manta Ray, yup.
To have, like, maybe 25 or 30 mines all out.
I wonder what Heavy Clip does to it. Because I imagine the mines would spray. So would it be a bit of a Hwacha situation? Solterra almost going down, the armor being shredded, but just managing to get it back up. Cuttlefish coming in behind Commodore Perry. Don't know if it's going to be able to save Solterra at this point. But will it seriously reduce the spread? So could you potentially fire it in a much shorter burst at a ship coming at you? Pyramidian Ram, fire off the mines in a really close spread. Shred his armor before he gets in.
What I want to know is what incendiary or greased does to mines.
Oh god, incendiary ammo. Oh Jesus.
Mines that explode in fire. Yes, please.
All of my yes. All of it.
All of yes.
Shame Flame just isn't very good at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I've seen a few players trying to use the flare gun to land shots on the balloon.
Solterra trying to come in on Commodore Perry. Solterra coming out a little bit the worst. The armor is down. Can Goldfish finish him off with the carronade before the armor gets back up? Yes, he can. Cuttlefish now left in a 2v1 scenario against Commodore Perry and Goldfish. Armor is down. He's going to take a lot of damage from this quick focus fire. Very lightly armored ship. Low health. Pop goes the weasel. Alright. Shoe is on the other foot with this match. The blue team definitely coming into their element by bringing in this Pyramidian, this Commodore Perry, replacing the Commodore Beckett. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like Lockhart's actually using a harpoon. I find this funny. But he's not gone overboard. I mean, there aren't like 2 harpoons on the front, just 1. Because 1 is all you need. You know, I know it would not be possible, because, you know, people aren't really that generous when it comes to airships games, but a part of me, a genuine part of me, wishes that we'd have gotten to the point where we could have sky whales in the game. Because you know damn well that Muse added that in as a joke. And if it had actually happened, it would have been funny. And it would have been awesome.
It would have been hilarious. Interesting to see Commodore Perry is falling so far back, leaving the Goldfish very much on his own in there.
Not a good place for the Goldfish. Well, not precisely not a good place to have a squid in a Goldfish. Of course, Goldfish's guns are all front-mounted, or, you know, mostly front-mounted. I mean, the side guns are, well, side, but getting behind a Goldfish is is one of the best ways to get rid of it, but even so...
Oh, Commodore Perry actually taking a lot of damage from Solterra. Cuttlefish, however, is going to fall. Oh, almost fall to the Goldfish. Goldfish needs to shred it quickly before Solterra can get in there. Otherwise, they are going to quickly secure 2 kills. Cuttlefish, you just need to go into tank mode. Everybody on that hull.
That seems to have worked. Maybe.
Yep, it looks to have worked quite nicely, actually. Is Solterra closing in? Yes, but it is slowly. Only just
Cuttlefish is in trouble.
Arc. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Is the Cuttlefish going to bring him down? Is he going to use his advanced maneuverability to his advantage? Almost looks like it. And yes, he does. Very nicely done.
And here comes... Oh, but yeah. Just short. But, oh, it's getting shot. It's getting shot from my road. I'm just...
What the hell, Lockhart? Look at Lockhart's front loadout.
Oh, have you only just spotted that? I told you about that a couple of minutes ago.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're listening.
Mortar harpoon. Jesus.
Nobody listens to me anyway.
Why? Why, Lockhart? Alright, so... The Commodore Perry is not going to win this. He can't. He physically can't win this. It's a field gun flak against a mortar harpoon. This doesn't work.
Yeah. We all know the harpoon is OP. In fact, the majority of professional, well, not professional, but the majority of high-end players outright shun the harpoon because it's simply too overpowered. It ruins the game for everyone.
What?
That's why you never see. That's why you never see a good ship using a harpoon.
Oh god, Commodore Perry's taking a lot of armor damage at this point. He's going to be quickly shredded down at this rate.
Actually,
Goldfish trying to come in behind Cuttlefish.
You never see a good ship using a harpoon unless it's on a galleon, and unless it's being piloted by Squash.
Oh, he needs to get that armor back up. They need to focus down on Cuttlefish. Hey, and there it is. Blue team managing to get the kill on Cuttlefish.
That was almost as long as a paddling match.
No, it wasn't. Paddling matches go for like half an hour minimum.
It's a shame we have one every week, isn't it?
Alright, awesome. So, what is going on in the community? I approve of the loadout. Teddy Bear, you're not allowed to approve of a harpoon mortar. It's not acceptable.
Where?
The live...
Oh, Twitch chat.
Yep.
Oh, Twitch chat stopped working for me. Wonderful.
Official.
I'll just have to type something there. But yeah, I don't know. I like using harpoons. I do. I love harpoons. Harpoons are fun.
Yeah, but they're just so hard to use. So few players have the skill to use them. They are a high skill ceiling weapon. Like, it's just hard to use. I've seen all of pretty much 0 people use it correctly. And no, Bubbles, you cannot use it correctly. Just putting this out there. I have not seen you use it correctly once. You claim to have done it correctly. I have never seen it. Pictures or it didn't happen. Or recordings. That works as well. Alright, ASDF Pony taking the wheel. Shinkurex sticking with Gunner. Vaka Engineering. That is going to be a hard ship to take down. A Junker. Interesting to see. Luna. Oh, please God, tell me that's not a... Of course it's a pony reference. It's ASDF Pony. For fuck's sake. Ah...
You're going to have to explain that one to me.
My Little Pony. It's a My Little
Okay,
Pony
no,
reference.
stop. 3 words that we needed to say.
My Little Pony.
I will end you.
Alright, interesting to see a bunch of people I don't know on the Le Violeur de Ciel. That is being called
That's
Doug.
French.
I am not pronouncing that. I know it's French. No other race is stupid enough to use le in a sentence. Le croissant.
No. What about the Spanish? They use it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, 2
Okay.
races stupid enough. Whatever. And yes, Thorky, I know you can hear me. That's kind of the point. It's kind of the point. Alright, Pakela, Frogger I know, of course. Cursed Hydra, Charlie Murphy, never heard of, obviously. Oh yeah, Lockhart, it's perfectly valid. I just don't see people use it properly. Like, ever. It's perfectly valid. It's just really hard to use.
Now you're trying to make out that you know how to use it properly.
I don't know. I don't know how to play this game.
The only time I have ever seen you fly a ship for more than 5 minutes without crumpling into a heap of wreckage was when you had the ducks on your ship.
Ah, man, Muse was just like, oh, I wonder who they're bringing along. The ducks. Oh, fuck. Brilliant.
Yeah. That was fun.
Brilliant. Friggin'
Delightful.
brilliant.
And have you noticed that since then they haven't challenged us again?
Nope. Well then, Lockhart, prove me wrong. Do it. I want to see kills with purely harpoons then. Do it. Prove me wrong. I want to see it. Alright, Luna's battleship and Doug closing in quickly on Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish getting a fairly poor spawn right in the middle of them. He's going to fall very quickly before Commodore Perry can come in to assist here. Luna's battleship launching a flare at Commodore Perry. Interesting to see.
Well, it does seem like Cuttlefish is getting the arse end of a pretty nasty deal from Luna.
Oh! Nice ram from Commodore Perry trying to save Cuttlefish, get those guns off it.
Oh.
Not quite working. Commodore Perry, I'm going to assume that was the harpoon bringing him in there.
It took down its balloon and its armor. I'd say that was a fairly decent ram.
Yeah, very nicely done, actually. And now the mortar will be opening up from the front, missing most of the
the
shots
tar.
over the top of the gun.
The tar!
The
The
tar
tar! The tar!
See, and now I'd like to see a whole bunch of mines on him.
Yeah, it's a bit early for that one. Give it some time. I mean, it could turn out that you screw up in a large way and they basically make the mine shit. Who knows?
The Doug is
We've
trying
yet
to
see.
come in on Commodore Perry. Commodore Perry again harpooning Luna's battleship. Oh, God. I'll see if anyone takes that bait. Commodore Perry taking an absolute barrage from the side of Luna's battleship. Luna's battleship absolutely destroying him. Oh, God. Cuttlefish taking a lot of damage from the side guns of the Doug. The Luna's battleship coming in and not managing to steal the kill, but certainly putting some shots in against it. Very nicely done. Luna shall not be sent to the moon this day.
What are you talking about?
My Little Pony.
Fair.
Oh, God. ASDF Pony, I'm probably the only person here that understands it.
You know, you're probably not. I've noticed that those creatures and the kind of prevalence.
I'm not so much a brony in that I have a lot of friends that are, and I don't hate the community, but I'm not a huge fanboy. The music, the pony music producers on YouTube that do all like the remixes, they are fucking amazing. We are doing an outro of a friggin' pony remix song.
I hate you.
No, seriously, these songs, if you didn't know they were about ponies, you wouldn't know. Have I ever shown you 20% Cooler by Ken Ashcorp?
You have? I hate you.
Yeah, that's right, you're a Ken Ashcorp fan. You know that's a pony song, right?
Yes, that's why I don't have it on my playlist. It's one of the only songs that he's done. I don't.
Yes, Baker's a Ken Ashcorp fan. Hells to the yes. Woo! Bring out the Bacardi, Twilight Sparkle up in the
I will end you!
Alright, Cuttlefish and Commodore Perry focusing down very quickly on the Doug. The mortar Gatling fire we're seeing from both ships absolutely destroying it. Very nicely done. Commodore Perry has yet to get a kill with the harpoon, just saying. Now Luna's battleship, less than half health, is left in on his own. Oh god, this is not going to go well. Woo.
You know what, considering that it is a ship populated potentially by many, many ponies.
Wow, Commodore Perry taking a huge amount of damage there. No, I think Vaker is the only pony in this game. Brony. Damn it.
What you mean besides ADST? ASDF?
That's what I mean. ASDF. Oh. Oh, wait.
You said Vika.
Oh, wait. Vaker's a... Holy shit, Vaker's a brony as well? Jesus. Alright, so 2 bronies.
Too many. If we're not careful, they may breed.
I don't think there's any risk of that. Knowing some of my brony friends like I do. Knowing some of my brony friends. Jesus. Alright, so Cuttlefish and Luna's battleship are trying to duke it out. Cuttlefish has almost got him. Both of them on one shot. Cuttlefish gets the kill. Holy shit, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant.
That was impressive.
Oh!
Not impressive enough.
Oh! Long range shot from the Doug. What a dick move. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Nicely done, Doug. Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Alright, so moving back to the lobby. And
Alright.
I'm not sure what they're going to do now.
No, neither am I. Ooh,
You know,
Jurgen's
I've actually noticed that there are a lot more ponies in Guns of Icarus now, and I hate them all. I hate them all. It's really not going to be that long until we see a COGS team.
You're just a sad, bitter man. That's all you are. You are friggin' Scrooge. You are Uncle Scrooge.
I'm okay with this, because I hate Christmas music.
Yeah, to be fair, Christmas music is just about the most nerve-grating thing in the world.
Yeah, everyone hates it, and yet if you say that you hate it and you say that you don't want to hear it, you get called a bad person. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear some nerve-wrangled or nerve-stapled moron from the 70s howling and whining about some various bullshit and then complaining about the amount of presents they did or did not receive. Quite frankly, they can fuck right off. And by the way, I'd just like to point out that how skillfully I introduced a Christmas rant in May.
Dear God.
It's been a long day.
Oh, Jesus. People
Quirky.
intentionally misspelling my name. God damn it, people. It's
Quirky
not
is a
that
good
hard. It's the first 6 letters on your fucking keyboard.
That's dirty.
Jammy, quirky. God damn it.
You know what? I like quirky. Quirts. That's a good one.
Words, Jesus God.
Perky.
Perky. Oh, for God's sake.
Quirts. John. Quartz.
I give up. These. God damn it, people. God damn it, people.
Look at the bright side. But actually, not look at the bright side. But this is what happens when you don't pick a real name.
QWERTY
for jelly.
Alright, can we go? Can we have a game, please?
Rage
You've
quit
got full
Quirku.
crew.
That is awesome. Yeah, I'd just like to say that one again without the giggling. Rage quit Quirku.
Quiku.
Quiku. Is that what the girls call you?
QWERTY for president.
You're in Australia. You don't have a president.
No, we have a prime minister.
Like all good countries. And also Canada. So, let's just move on before
Before we offend a very large viewer base. Alright.
Actually, I've seen some of the teams. There's not that many people from Canada. And also,
Canada!
I like
Fuck!
sport. Canada! Canada!
We just lost all that credibility. Any credibility we actually had, which was probably not a lot, we just lost. Alright, Cuttlefish and Commodore Perry once again against Doug and Luna's Battleship. Well, we saw how this went last time, so dear God. This will probably be the last match of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Or at least for this stream, I don't know, I might stream later. It's Friday, hell.
Yeah. I know there's some sort of, like, YOLO-style saying or, motto for Friday, but I can't remember what it is.
Dear God, no. No, there isn't, and if there is, it needs to not exist. YOLO just...
YOLO. It's kind of against gamer logic, isn't it?
Alright, Cuttlefish being quickly focused down by Battleship and the Doug, charging in way too ahead of the Luna's Battleship. Both ships realizing that he is a squishy target and focusing down, very quickly dying. Commodore Perry trying to mortar harpoon the Doug by the looks of it, missing most of its shots, doing absolutely bugger all damage. Cuttlefish getting a good spawn. He needs to react quickly if he wants to get in and save Commodore Perry. Commodore Perry taking a lot of damage. Gatling shredding his armor, flak coming in. And that is one hell of a quick kill. Cuttlefish now left on his own. Cuttlefish, turn around and run. Turn around and run. Turn around and run. Run.
It's not gonna run. Not gonna run.
Meat grind before someone calls it.
Dude, before someone calls, you're the one who calls it.
Yeah,
You're always the one who calls it.
Vaker earlier on said in before he calls meat grind. So in before he calls in before. To hell with you. Cuttlefish taking a huge barrage from the broadside of Luna's Battleship. Starboard guns opening up. Yep. Well, that was quick. Alright, we might be able to get 2 games in. Managed to do it while Baker was shooting, so he couldn't time it. Suck it.
Well, okay then. I guess that's that. So now, the score is 3-0 to the red team. Not really sure what else to say, really.
I don't know how the blue team can pull it back. Luna's Battleship and this French team doing an absolutely amazing job.
No. They might not be French. They might be Canadian.
They just have a French name.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, in Canada, they do speak French.
That's true. You do have French Canada, don't you?
Do I?
Well, I'm just saying, there is French Canada.
Don't you mean French Canada?
All of my rage, Swallow.
All of it. You don't have any, you're Australian.
Alright, Cuttlefish falling once again to the barrage from Battleship and the Doug. That's the one.
The Doug, yeah. We are not trying to pronounce that. Neither of us speak Canadian.
That's not... I hate you, Swallow. God damn it. Alright, Luna's Battleship trying for a long-ranged broadside on Commodore Perry, so... I don't know. Might be able to hit those shots, but Commodore Perry looks to be getting out of the range of it only just as his armor goes down and takes a little bit of damage from those flak shots. Cuttlefish closing in on Luna's Battleship as well, trying to get a 2v1 focus here while the Doug is out of position, way away from the battle. They need to quickly burst this ship down if they want to have any hope at pulling this game back. Luna's battleship at this moment probably just wants to go into tank mode until the Doug can get in there. Doug is now close enough for shooting. Luna's battleship turning his starboard guns onto the Commodore Perry. Interesting to see they're focusing the Pyramidion, not the Squid. Pyramidion having the most damage, however, if they bring it down, that is a 5-0 victory for the red team. Congratulations.
That is
Very
quite
nicely
impressive.
done. Captain Lockhart, Harpoon is valid. That's why you haven't won for the last 2 games.
Blue got fucking stomped is what I got just got sent over Steam.
By who?
No one you would know.
Okay. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably all I have time for the moment. I will be trying to stream. I will be trying to stream every day with whoever I can get to co-cast. So
Probably me then.
I will just stream every day, and all official scheduled streams will be commentary, as I usually do, and any other random streams will either be Mech Warrior or Guns gameplay. I don't know.
Unless we come up with something in the next couple of weeks that's actually, worth streaming as well.
Yep.
Which is unlikely considering that, well, it's May. But hey, we might get lucky.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and watching.
Yep, I have been Swallow.
Oi! You just fucked it up in a big way.
Oh, bite me.
If you like the stream, of course, hit follow, share it to your friends, etc., etc. And I have been Quetty2Gem.
I have been Swallow, and you've been Quirky. Not QWERTY.
I've
Quirky.
been QWERTY. To hell with you.
Quirky for president.
Oh, god damn it, holy...
Quartz for mining.
Alright, and as promised, I shall leave you with a brony song.
Stay safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, catch you next time.